So today we're going to go on a 30-day journey together because I used to be flexible. There was a time that I could do splits and back handsprings and do gymnastics for cheer, but that is no longer my reality and it shows. So today starts our 30-day journey of flexibility and mobility. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to do a 10-minute YouTube video of some kind. I'll make sure that you guys know in the description bar which ones I'm doing. And I'm going to do 10 minutes of stretching every day for the next 30 days. And we're going to see what happens. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and see where we're starting from because that kind of matters. So let's go have a look. All right, I'm very jealous of the people with their cool studios. One day, friends, one day. So this is day one. Let me turn to the side. All right. So day one, right side, and the left. She's even less flexible on this side. And the middle. Here's the middle. Okay, this is a struggle. I've chosen to do a Pamela Reif video from a year ago. It's the 10-minute mobility routine, anti-stiff body. Day one is done. That was much harder than I was anticipating. I felt like I was a box of Rice Krispies because I was snap, crackling, and popping all over the place. Like, I know I'm getting older, but man. So, day one is done. That felt hard, and 10 minutes felt like a long time. So, we'll see how things progress, and I'll see you tomorrow for day two. Day two is complete. That felt nice and relaxing. I didn't love the music as much. The video with Pamela yesterday I really liked, and she was like on a beach, which is where I'd like to be, except I don't like sand, so there's that. But I did enjoy the video. I liked the early stretching for the neck and stuff. That felt really, really nice and much needed. And I'm very inflexible now, much more so than I used to be. So it'll be an interesting journey. So day two is done, and I'll be back tomorrow for day three. That felt really nice. So I like the Yoga with Adriene stuff, partly because she talks me through it, and unlike with weightlifting, I don't have a lot of practice. So I think I'm probably going to prioritize videos that the instructor kind of walks you through it, at least, for the next week and a half or so to get a little more comfortable with it, and then we'll kind of move from there. But I really enjoyed today's stretch. It was nice and relaxing, and it really helped with some of the DOMs I have from yesterday's workout. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's video, and this has been a nice reminder for me to do things that are hard for you. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's May 1st and also day 4. Today we're going to do some wall Pilates with Rachel Sit Pilates because I thought that would be fun. Gonna shake things up, and yeah, so let's do that. And at the end of the week, I'm gonna share with you my favorite video across the week. So in case you're curious about that, each week I'm gonna go through over the next 30 days and tell you which one was my favorite. So, okay, let's go. It's really nice. I enjoyed that. I have on a pair of my Buddier pants. If you know, you know. I'll link the video. But I have a pair of my Buddier pants on today. I will say I enjoyed that a lot, but the degree of difficulty to get to the wall, I would rate a 10 out of 10 difficulty. Like, the amount I struggled to get my butt, like, to the wall. Anyway, so that was a fun, nice, relaxing day 4. Gotta go get my son, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's day 5. Hi, guys. It's not morning. The last, the first 4, I guess, have been morning time, but my son is at school right now, and this is the first time I've had time to stretch. So we're gonna stretch and move on with our day. Today, I have decided to do some yoga with Tim. I really enjoyed that one, especially the stretch. I have no idea what it's called, but where you're like stretching your arms out and leaning to the right and to the left. That felt like a really nice stretch. I'm still waiting to get more flexible, but I'm not a patient person, so. But Tim is definitely in the running for my top video of the week. Sorry if you can hear the vacuum. I thought it was done, but it's clearly not. So, to spare you from that, I'll see you tomorrow. 6. The problem is security coffee down. It's going to be hard to choose a favorite this week. I've got one more stretch to do before I pick a favorite for the week. So I'll be interested to know from you guys who you love that that you do as well. As I said, I haven't really stretched much in a long time. And yoga with Adrienne is the only one I was like super familiar with. But it's going to be hard to choose a favorite this week. There was a lot of good stuff. So I'll see you tomorrow and we'll pick our favorite for the week. Well, hello. It's day 7. And my hair needs to be washed, so you get a hat today. Okay, so today I'm excited. I was searching for some more videos, and I've decided to do this yoga with bird video because it's a 10-minute morning yoga miracle, it says, and it says, feel amazing. And quite frankly, I wish to feel amazing. So we're going to try this one out today, and then I'm going to choose my favorite for the week. We are done after completing 7 workouts so far. I think my winner, I was looking back at my history, and I think my winner is actually going to be the Rachel's Fit wall Pilates. And I think partly because that's not something I do very often, and I felt like it was a really nice stretch. So I think that's actually the winner this week. I'm excited. And I think the thing I'm noticing about myself as someone who doesn't stretch enough and do like yoga-like things enough is that I do need somebody to talk to me, at least for now. Maybe I'll feel a little more confident and comfortable doing like some of the Pamela Reif videos and things like that where they don't talk to you. As I get more involved and I do this more often, I'll kind of have a better idea of like the flow of things, the yoga flow of sorts. And so we'll see. So let's do a quick sort of check-in on my progress from week 1, shall we? So what do we think? I think there might be a little, and it's not perfect. We're definitely not that far along, but we'll call it a win. All right, friends, I'll see you tomorrow for day 8 and the start of a new week. Okay, we're done. For the sake of full disclosure, I felt very silly at the start doing those, I don't know what else to call it, but I felt like a bird and not in a good way. But after a few minutes of it, I actually did end up enjoying that one more than I was kind of expecting to. Good morning, day friends. Good morning, day friends. Words. This is what happens when I'm talking to you for the first time. So let me take my glasses off. Good morning, friends. I can no longer see you because I took my glasses off, but it was bothering me, so I imagine it's bothering you. Today, it's time to do another stretching day. So I decided since today is the kickoff of Summertime Fine, I would do one of the Sydney Cummings stretches. And unfortunately, her stretches are 20 minutes. I guess not really unfortunately, but unfortunately for the sake of this experiment. So basically, I'm just going to do like half of it. Because that's the time that I have this morning. So I'm going to do the 20-minute head-to-toe full body stretch. So I will have to put my glasses on, otherwise I will trip and fall and it will be bad. But let's go. It's done. I did basically half the workout, so it doesn't feel as like functional that way. So I think I'm going to have to go back to, finding 10-minute specific videos to do, which makes perfect sense. So tomorrow will be a new video. I am excited, and then that way we can pick a new winner this week. Okay, friends, tomorrow. Happy Tuesday, day 10. You ready to stretch? Today I'm going to stretch with Focus Fitness. His name is Brian. I don't want to butcher his last name, so I'm not even going to try. This is the 10-minute morning stretching workout for energy, which is good because your girl could use some energy this morning. So let's go. Hair is hairing today. So that was fun. I liked the workout with Brian. He didn't talk, which I'm learning that I do like when stretching instructors talk to me compared to like when I work out, but that's just a personal preference thing I'm noticing. But I did enjoy it. It felt much more dynamic than a lot of the other ones I've been doing. The other ones were really more like slow warming up. This one felt much more dynamic, kind of more what I'm accustomed to doing. And I felt like this is a good one for the people who want to stretch like before a run. Like that's kind of what this gave me the vibe of. It's like the runner's stretch, you know what I mean? Before a run. So I do feel a little more energized. I know it's a little hard to tell with me. I'm either peppy or really, really, really peppy. So I know that's, I know it's a little hard to know. But I enjoyed it. It'll be, I don't have words now. So yeah, I am gonna go now, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, they were just the most adorable couple. At one point, their music kind of sounded like a typewriter, but it also was sort of mimicking the creaking of my bones. Yeah. Anyway, but overall, I enjoyed it. They didn't talk to you during that one, and but it was pretty fast paced and moving. But overall, I think I enjoyed it. Those windmills were harder than I realized. My shoulders are not. My shoulders are tight, but my anxiety is very high today. So if I seem off to you, that's why, because my anxiety is really high today. Don't ask me why. I don't really have an answer. All right, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy day 13. Tomorrow we pick a new winner for the week. I have to be honest though, so far this week has been less impressive than the first week, so choosing a winner may be hard for a different reason. But anyway, our next contestant is going to be Citizens Athletics, and this is a 10-minute mobility and stretching routine. So, let's go. That turned out to be a nice one. I look a little crazy today. That turned out to be a nice one. So a contender for the week. And based on my injury from yesterday, where I literally fell like on my bone, I don't know that I'm going to be able to physically get into a split to show you for day 15. So we'll just have to see. All right, see you tomorrow. Well, good morning. So, happy day 14 of stretching. So, my silly self just filmed a whole bunch of stuff with no microphone on. So, you'll still see the video of me stretching, but today I did tone and tighten. That wasn't quite 10 minutes, but it was pretty close, and I felt like it was a really nice stretch. And as I attempted to say before, today I'm supposed to pick a winner for the week, and to be honest with you, nothing really stands out as being like superior or like just something that I really, really loved this week. But I did enjoy the tone and tighten. Now that could be the recency bias kind of kicking in. That's the one I just did. So that could be sort of playing a role, but I did enjoy that one. I didn't think any of them were bad this week. It's just that I didn't really feel like super connected to any of them. But with that being said, tomorrow is day 15, and so we'll do a stretch check-in about kind of where I am mobility-wise, and have a look at those stretches. And then the other thing I think I'm going to do, especially since I have some travel coming up here pretty soon, is for the last 2 weeks of the challenge, I'm going to exclusively do a singular video. I'm going to pick one 10-minute video, and I'm going to do that for the duration of 7 days. And then the second week, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pick a singular video, and I'm going to do that for 7 days, because I want to see what happens if I do the same exact stretches every single day rather than sort of like switching it up and guaranteeing that certain areas are being stretched. So we'll meet up tomorrow and talk about that. Bye, friends. Well, I very much enjoyed that. I think that'll be a good one for me to have for the week. So I'm feeling good about that. The like circles with the abs thing, I like that I'm trying to do it right now. That felt really weird. I don't think I've ever done that before. It probably looks a little silly too, but whatever. I'll adapt. All right, let's do a progress test and get you out of here. That might not be the right angle to show you. I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell. But anyway, it felt like slight improvement. So we'll see where we are in another 15 days. Bye, friends. Good morning, friends. We have about a week left of the stretching, and today it's time for me to choose a new video. I did the Emmy Wong video for a week, and so now I'm going to work out with somebody new. I do not want to mess up her name, so I'm going to put a picture on the screen of the video that I'll be doing for this week, and then it'll be very soon time to circle back to day one and tell you what I think. I'm actually working out outside today, which is nice because I actually have a top that I can do that with, which is nice. But yeah, so let's go. Hello, my friends. We've made it to the end of our journey together. Hope you're well today. It's day 30. So I'm going to go do my last stretching with, I've already forgotten her name. Anyway, I'm going to do my last day of stretching with her. And then I'm going to show you my results. What the heck happened over the last 30 days. Like that, this 30-day challenge is finished. So, let's see. Did it help at all? I will say I still sometimes sound like a box of Rice Krispies. I'm still snap, crackling, and popping all over the place. So it's better though. But let's see if it helped with my flexibility. Let's do it. Hey, look! It's better. It's certainly not perfect, but it's definitely better. It's definitely better. We're making progress. Well, it worked. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'm definitely much more flexible on my right than I was a few weeks ago. And I'm a little more flexible on the left. My left side is my weaker side anyway. But honestly, one of the biggest things I have learned over the course of this couple of weeks is really honestly less about flexibility and more about taking the time to just tune in with my body, not just to be like pushing my body, like when I'm weightlifting and stuff, but to just spend time sort of taking care of it and kind of giving myself that like mental peace and clarity without like just like pushing as hard as I can push, because oftentimes that's what I'm doing when I'm lifting is I'm like, yeah, let's go. And in this case, it was really just about sort of slowing down. And while I was watching videos, and I enjoyed doing both the weeks of videos that I did when I was just doing 1 week of videos, I think I prefer that method just because I don't have to like follow somebody. And I think moving forward, if I were to stretch, I would either just follow like one video or just kind of cherry pick the stretches that I've been doing over these last couple of weeks and just sort of put together my own routine and just do what feels good as opposed to, you know, necessarily following a video, and just give myself a real clarity and break, even if it's only for 10 minutes. So overall, I definitely have enjoyed this journey, and I think I'm going to do a better job of incorporating flexibility into my everyday, into my go-to routine. I'm going to spend maybe a little more time warming up, a little more time cooling down, and maybe even adding in some extra stretching sessions. I also notice I haven't noticed any like extra soreness. In fact, I don't think I've been sore like at all, but I've also been doing a different workout program right now. I'm currently doing Sydney Cummings' Summertime Fine. Those results will not be up for a while. Shameless plug, when that video is available, go watch it. And yeah, so that's going to do it for today, guys. And if you've loved this, YouTube will recommend something else they think you'll love. I hope you love it too. And until next time, bye, friends.